Ahoy there, Jolly Bottom Pirates! We're going live, trying this thing out, see how it works still. Done it before, but you gotta get better at things. So here we are. I thought I'd open up Tiny Epic Quests. Now, for the Gamelyn Games Tiny Epic series, this one is a few titles back, but we just reviewed Tiny Epic Pirates, obviously, so it seemed like a good one to do since it's still shrink wrapped. Now, we did have one before that we opened and we played, but then we gave it away, so now we got a new copy and we're gonna open it up and try to remember how it works, because honestly, that was a while back for me and I can't guarantee that I can remember anything. So I'll do what I can. And we've got this one angle. I hope it's okay, because it's just what we've got to work with. All right, plastic is off, so that already means we're gonna have less reflection in your face. And I can't control the exposure, so I don't know if that's gonna be a thing or not, but so far so good. So here we go. All right, opening up the box. Trying my best, I should say. There it is. Oops, something lost. Okay, so I've played this once. It was years ago. It was late night. I was tired, so I'm gonna have to remember this as I go, if I remember it at all. But I already see this is called a dice grotto, apparently, first of all. And it's got various instructions inside. First, second, third, in any order after. I guess this is like a help with the turn sequence kind of thing. So that's the thing about these Gamelyn Games Tiny Epics, is they really don't waste anything. Not usually. All right, so now we've got a bunch of components in here, but first thing that went was the instructions. So just gonna take a second here. Scannable, yes, yes. It's got the component lists, always love that. Prologue, objective, and overview. Yeah, I'm not relearning how to play the game right now. I just need to open the box so that I can relearn the game. That's how unboxings work. You can be just as surprised as I am, or vice versa. Hiya, and hello to your kitty cat as well. We like cats here. So I'm gonna open that up. Adventure dice symbols. Yeah, okay. Opening the book so I can see what's what. And sorry we don't have a whole lot of perspective on this, but I will do what I can to deliver you the full experience. Because that's the kind of idiot I am. This is a Ziploc with other Ziplocs inside. So let's peel it down from the inside. First of all, okay, so we've got these wee triangular things. Let's see if the book can help. That would be, okay, this would be power tokens, and there are 4 of them. Power tokens. It's good to be powerful. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Oh, I see you. Let's see. This is first player token in there. Kind of looks like an orange slice. And these just kind of look like, oh, spell tokens. And it's widely known that Tiny Epic Quests is basically Zelda, the mini board game, and people love that about it. So they're not even shy. So you've got these little fluttering things, and I've watched people play Zelda. It wasn't my flavor, but I noticed that there's some elements like that, so clearly that's what that is trying to recapture. There's also, let's see, what are you? Are these all the same? Okay, well, one of them looks different. Okay, 4 of them have little circles, little moons on them, and then one of them has kind of an eyeball thing happening. While the other one, well, it appears to have a beard, so as only the greatest of people do, naturally. But, yeah. So there are those. God, I wish this was a little more telling. There are 4 spell tokens, and those do have the little moons, so that's what those are. I don't know what these other things are. It is not telling me. Oh, wait, there's one. Ha! And it's not a beard. I had it upside down. That is actually a head of hair. Can you see this? Yeah, that's a head of hair. So that's a round token for like a round of gameplay. There is that. Well, I'm sorry if I'm ignoring you. I see little comments pop up and then they kind of disappear before I can read them. And the last time this happened, I couldn't even see them afterwards. This is kind of messed up, but we're working with it because it's YouTube. This is where we live. Yar. See if we can find this other one. This other one with what I thought was an eyeball. Where are you? Ah, there it is. There it is. So it would be a magic token. In fact, it's not even the same shape. It's like a sentient mushroom. Wow, that's so drug-induced, it's ridiculous. Anyway, that's what's in there. If I took them out of the Ziplocs, they'd just be all over the place and it wouldn't do anyone any good. So I'm just not going to be doing that. At least not yet. Let's see. All right, so the last Ziploc within a Ziploc is this, and they all appear to be the same. Looks like, oh, these would be the health tokens. Just to let you know how you're feeling today, so you can tell the doctor later. Yeah. 4 health tokens. Where's the camera? There it is. So, yeah, little token, little heart. Yeah. How cute. All right, what else we got? Well, let's get this big bag of buggers out of our way. Clearly, these are your little peoples, your little meeples, your little workers, whatever. They are called heroes. 12 heroes. ITE meeples. I don't know why they're called that. 3 each and 4 player colors. All right. Heroes, ladies and gentlemen. And cats, apparently. Yeah. Couple of different colors. Obviously, they've got wee holes in their hands because of these things. And this is what really brings the painters out of the woodwork, because these are the strongest visual connection, I think, to the world of Zelda and Link. Let's see. So they are called... Okay, there's 2 categories of things in here, according to the book. There are legendary items, 12 of those, and then 12 treasure items. So the legendary items would be sword, shield, and staff. That'd be these guys right here. Whereas the rest are the treasure items, and they consist of all manner of gobbledygook. So, and this is what they look like. They're actually, I'm called Alice for short. Oh, noted, Alice. Let's see. So yeah, both of these exist in here. We've got, and I think by legendary, they probably mean, well, actually, I don't know. I don't remember. I played it once. Boy, I was in no real condition to remember things. Sometimes you just play a game at the wrong time. It happens. It happens. Let's see. So, okay. So we've got those. And these plug into these. So they've got little holes in their hands. These kind of go on there. I'll show you. Let's take a look, shall we? So let's say you've got a wee red meep. And then you've got a pile of, well, general items. So let's take, obviously, the shield, and we're going to put it in that hand. And if you are a Zelda fan, you could probably imagine why people would want to paint that. But wait, there's more. I gotta remember where the camera is. It's over there. I'm looking right at you. No, it's down there somewhere. I don't even know my own phone. So I know that Link's sword has a name. I just don't fully know what it is. It's more, I think, description, but it's like a Hyrulean blade or something like that. But yeah, so this is what it would look like when you upgrade in that way. So this is why they paint them. I mean, Ms. Butterscotch loves Zelda, and so we've got a few Zelda blades inside, and so even I can look at this and imagine what color that would be. So there you go. This is a big appeal of the game. People love playing with toys, with rules, weirdly. You know, when you're a kid, you don't really need any rules. There's a couple of, well, guidelines, but then it's like, okay, I need some structure in my life, but I'm not fully grown up yet. So give me some toys with some rules, and I'm good. And that's what this is. That's what a lot of games are. HeroClix, hello, that's all toys. I mean, it's little cars, it's little people, it's little everything. I mean, all of the tabletop wargaming. I mean, they're all about terrain and props and things. I mean, do you ever really outgrow this? I think some people just pretend that they do. Anyway, that's judgmental, and I'll keep that to myself. Here's some dice that I dropped. Okay, so this is fairly basic. Let's see, 5 adventure dice. It even says, right under it, all the same. So, I guess we only have to look at one. And it has... There's fluff out here. I own cats too, so there's just kind of fur everywhere. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Filippo. I'm sorry, it disappeared really fast. I think that's what I saw. This is obviously a power token glyph. Let's see. Up here, this is a kind of a Hulk smash sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe now's not the time to look into all of these things. I don't know. It's live, so I can't edit. So any rambling that I do that I'm presently doing is gonna not be deletable from history, and we're gonna have to live with it forever. Ooh, actually, I might have found the answer. Attack goblin! Yeah, goblins must be attacked, right? So attack goblin, because who likes goblins, really? So that's what that is. Let's see this. Oh, there we go. I've got my answers. Ha ha! The rulebook does what it's supposed to. That's so wonderful. Let's see. Scroll. So that's a scroll, and it does actually look like a scroll. Is it focusing? Is it focusing? Well, that's a scroll anyway. Of course it is. What else would it be? And then it's got a little companion side here in the description. Torch! Fire, baby, fire, yar. And that could be helpful, could be not. I don't really remember, but I'm going to rediscover this game once we get it fully unboxed. And that'll be fun. These games are great. I'm just happy to have them and to have this one back. Again, in case you weren't here before, we had a copy. We played it once late at night when I was just not able to pay any real attention. It seemed cool, and then we gave it away, so we had to buy it again. Fire, yes. Let's see. Next is... Okay, there's 2 left, apparently. What's hot out here? Oh my goodness. I just turned off that AC, and I'm already starting to drip. It's awful, folks. It's just awful. Take damage. And that kind of looks like a monster head to me. Kind of also looks like an Autobot symbol, but in a, blur your eyes kind of way. Let's see, next. Oh, passersby. Oh, thank you. It's so nice. I'm being fanned. But did you bring rum? Crap. It probably looks like I'm being hit in the face, ladies and gentlemen. When in fact, I'm getting one of those classic fannings, like kings and queens would make serfs do with gigantic fans. We have one of those, actually.
Oh, we do. And grapes and rum.
Grapes and rum! Grapes and rum! Do you understand how cool that is? Percussion, pipes, pixels. Thank you. That is a wonderful thing to hear. It's nice to know we have any fans. Mostly we just kind of sit in here talking to ourselves because we are good company. That is why. All right, well, I wanted to get to this last one. On the die, this is Conjure Magic / Take Damage. So that's what's going to happen when that comes up, whatever that means. I don't know. We're not reviewing, we're not teaching, we're not doing any of that today. Today, we're just opening boxes, and that's just, it's kind of nice, actually. I don't always want to know everything, because I rarely do, and it's good to not be held accountable. All right, anyway, there's more stuff in here. Look, we've only just begun. I assume, what are we at, 15 minutes? Yikes, this is a long time. I would have already edited this down to about 3 minutes, by the way, because it's my impression that nobody likes to listen to me ramble. But if you do, well, God bless you. Let's see. Here we've got playing cards. There had to be cards in here somewhere. And they're branded on the back, naturally. They look very predictable. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to look back through these items. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to deal with that later. And it doesn't even matter anyway. Let's see if we can get this thing open without violence. Because that's just a great thing to do. Ah! Aha! It gave! It gave! It's not giving. Would you let me in, please? All right, I'm sick of waiting. Now the knives come out. I just watched another comment disappear. You know, on any other platform, the comments will stick around and kind of pile up and I can scroll through them. But YouTube, I can't see them. It's not cool. I like being able to interact. I also like cutting things open. And I just dropped my knife. So if I need it again, I'm going to have to crawl around on the floor. So bear with me. Well, it wouldn't be a classic unboxing if I didn't toss this at yourself. Boom! There it is. Okay. Okay, not all the card backs are the same. That is the first thing that I'm trying to remember to check. So we've got all of these that I'm going to dump all over the floor. And then we've got adventure cards, adventure and rest. And we've got by horse, by ship, by raft, by griffin, and by foot. Let's see. And they have different movement instructions on them. And that kind of does sound familiar. Let's see what the book says, shall we? We're not to those yet. 24 quest cards. That would be these. Horse, you say. No black unicorn. Sorry, not quite. Though we do have a stuffed one. We bought it at a concert. I can't remember who the performer was, but I bet you do. Let's see. Quest cards. These are called adventure cards. And I hear myself all of a sudden. Oh. Wow, we've just got all kinds of... There's things happening off camera. This is service. The service in this place is fully acceptable. Oh, thank you. All right. We're going to take a moment here on Pirates Parley to do something because we're bad role models. And it goes a little like this. Cheers, mateys.
Rum!
And to all of you who followed along, yar har. Oh, thank you. That's harder than it looks. Boy, you need neck muscles for that. All right. Can I get back to this, please? No, really, those were great. Those were great. Cheers. Yar. To everybody who's, tuning in right now, to those of you who show up later, Yar har, mateys.
Yeah.
Don't mind her, she's out of uniform. Okay, I was going through the cards. Sorry for the interruption, but not really. Let's see. So these were what I was trying to figure out. Movement cards. There's called movement cards. So if it's by foot, by griffin, by raft, by ship, or by horse, this is how you will move. So it's like a, well, I'm not going to go through each of them, but this one will give you the idea. When you're doing this, then you move that way. And that kind of makes sense. But going to come back to that one later. What else we got? We got this. Big pack of big cards. Zing! Oh, that was close! I'm sure you'd agree. Did you feel the wind pass over your head? Alright, these are big cards. Let's see what we got. Oh no, I got grape juice on my rule book, and I just opened this. This is why we can't have nice things. Alrighty then. So there are such a thing as player cards. I don't think that's what this is. And there are no real backs to check. Everything is kind of double-sided. Alright, working on it. Okay, well there's one thing that we can nail down. Oh, these have backs. Oh, these have backs, and they're by color. These must be the player cards. Yarr. All right. Well, we figured one thing out. By thunder. 17 map cards, 1 magic card, and magic token. I mean, I feel like that should be this, but, Oh, I saw something about dyed hair, and then it disappeared. Groovy. I used to have blue hair. I love doing that. It's super fun. Okay, this is the magic card. This is the magic card, and it goes with that magic token earlier that looks like a mushroom. That's what this is. All right. Magic card, ladies and gentlemen. And it is magic. Let's see here. This is the map cards, and there's 17 of them. And I've been able to confirm that is in fact what these are called. So we're going to call them that. Map cards! Let's see. But I don't know what this is. This is... found it! Round card, and it goes with the round token, which was that little goblin guy with the head of hair that I thought was a beard at first because I'm a simple pirate. That's the nice way to put it. That's what that is. Okay. We're not fully done yet. Ooh, look, we have these. And before we do that, let's look inside this box. Well, here's the back, just to prove that it's the underside. And then over here, well, it's a pretty portrait. I suppose you could roll dice in it. I think a lot of people play these Gamelyn games so that they can play it solo, but I mean, obviously gamer groups exist and they're very popular, so you might want to have more than one rolling box around the table. And this thing is actually kind of imprinted, and I don't think there's any way you could see it, but there's an imprint, kind of an like an octagon sort of thing from what was sitting on top of it, but who cares? It's not that bad. Doesn't matter. All right, so that's a side. And now we've got 2 punchables, and they look pretty much the same. So let's see what we got here, shall we? I see. So we've got the item rack. Ooh, and I just dropped some on the floor, but this is, you would put it, well, let's just do it, shall we? Don't be lazy. So you would take 2 of these, you would kind of, or actually smash them together like that. Ooh, no, I broke it. But not that bad. Okay, so it goes together kind of like that, but better. Cooperate, yo. Sorry, live, no editing. Okay, so this thing exists, item rack, and it's where you're going to put, well, items. For instance, won't work. That works well enough. Put that there. Put that there. Yeah. Boomerang. And, why are you giving me so much trouble? And a little lantern thing, sort of. Little lantern. Okay, well, I'm not going to do this all day, but you get the idea. You hang the things on this, and then when it's time to claim them, it's thematically cool to take it from a storage rack rather than from a Ziploc. So that makes sense. Whew, it's really hot out here. Oh my goodness, I'm dripping. This other stuff, these are goblin tokens. So this thing wants to kill you, most likely. Fear it badly, and do everything you can to avoid and or kill, depending on how the game likes to work. And there's a bunch of them, and then there's more over here, but there are other things as well. Let's see, we've got the purple things are max health. They do say max on them. Max. Ah, my finger's in the way. There we go. Max. It's still in the way. Aha, there it is. Max. So we got those, and then max power. So no doubt when you come up, there's, a certain limit that you can go to, or you can just, I don't know how to play this game. I don't remember. And when I played it, for the record, I wasn't the one managing the rules. That was other people, so I'm going blameless on this one. This thing up top is oh, I know what this is. Check it out. Look at that thing up top. It's like it's shaped like a letter I. Serif. Serif? Is that really how it's pronounced? No, I don't want to knock things off the table. I need those. Okay, so you've got this thing, right? It's like a bone. Like you take two of them and you make a wee little pirate flag. So you take this and it goes down here to kind of hold it. Well, let's go this way. No, don't come apart on top. I'm trying to make a quick point. You're turning this into an all-day thing. All right, well, I'm here breaking my game. Okay, there we go. It's called an A-frame. See? It makes sure that it doesn't, fall apart and come apart too wide and then fall down. The skull, yeah, there's got to be one somewhere. If not, there's one in Dead Men Tell No Tales. Those wee deckhands are basically little white skulls. They look like marshmallows, like you could eat them. So one of those and two of those, perfect. Let's see. On this one, obviously, it doesn't have that thing on top. It has what I like to call nothing. So, yeah. All right. Well, I think that is absolutely everything. Let's see. We covered the small cards, the big cards, the dice, all the tokens, and then the little meeps, stuff like that. So I think that is about as toury as I can do with this. So, yes. Bear with me. I'm trying to think. Is there something else I'm supposed to say about this? I do not believe so. We did just review Tiny Epic Pirates, and Gamelyn Games is great. We've loved everything that we've played from them. And we're super excited about that one coming out with the expansion and stuff. And we still are sitting on the prototype, and we're going to be playing it some more, and maybe we'll even be playing it on here. And that would be great because it's just a fun game. They create these tiny little experiences that exist in tiny little boxes that are oh so portable and super duper gateway games to new gamers. So I'm all on board with everything they do, especially since we've got pirates now. Yar, matey. Sorry, that was a bit stereotypical, but it came from the heart, and that's really what matters. All right, well, I'm going to go my way. I might show up on Facebook here in a bit, because I think it's just going to be a live day. I think no scripts are going to be welcome in this garage today, because I've just got to get through some stuff, and that's the way to do it. So I'm going to log off now. It's been a half an hour for those of you who've endured, especially you, Alice. Thank you very much. And I'm going to eat grapes and go my way. Thanks for watching this Pirates Parley, and we'll see you in the near future. Now let's see how long it takes me to shut this down. I gotta click buttons.